Alright, BBay40 here with another video I wanted to post because I set a new personal record for my banhammer with this particular run. I made a leaderboard run on Corrosion and managed to make it to wave 176, or through 176. I went down to 177 just using the banhammer. So again, this is just another video where I demonstrate some banhammer techniques and strategies, and hopefully it will help you as a player if you have a banhammer to get higher and higher in rounds, because honestly I love this hammer right now. With the latest changes to the zombie rush, it's made the banhammer a much more effective weapon than any other. And the reason for that is because the big changes they did was they slowed down the zombies. So you can see it's around wave 65, and they're really not going very fast. I'm still kind of outrunning them and outmaneuvering them. So they slowed the zombies down and made them weaker. And they did this for new players coming into the game. You know, Beacon told me himself that he wanted to make the game a little more user-friendly for beginners, for new players in the game. But what he did to compensate was added more zombies to each round. Now when you start off this game these days, you start off the first round, doesn't matter which map you're in, any map, you start off with just 20 zombies that you have to kill to get to the next wave. But what he did, in adding more zombies, he adds one more zombie every 2 waves. So right now I'm on wave 66. I had to kill 33 plus 20. I had to kill 53 zombies to get through this round. And it just keeps going up. Another zombie every 2 waves. So that's what makes this game pretty difficult right now, because I think it's actually putting a stop to a lot of hackers and a lot of I don't know if there's even any glitchers anymore. I haven't seen anybody glitching anywhere yet. I don't know if they actually patched up all the glitches, which is very possible, or if people just kind of gave up on glitching. I don't know. I think it probably has to do with glitches being patched in most maps. Though I tried testing one time. I couldn't get into a glitch anymore, so I think they've all been patched, or most of them. But anyway, yeah, what stops them and stops the hackers, I think, is what's stopping them is this adding more zombies. Because by the time you get up to a high round, say you make it up to wave 200, you've got to kill 120 zombies to get through that wave, and you have to do it within 2.5 minutes. So it's 1 zombie every 2 seconds, roughly. And if you would actually get up to wave 400, you're looking at 220 zombies you got to kill in 2.5 minutes. So you basically have to kill at least 1 zombie every second to get through a wave 400. And I think that's proven to be pretty much impossible for most hackers. You know, I've seen some hackers still in the game, obviously. I've seen hackers that fly, and hackers that go through walls. But I haven't seen, well, I can't say I haven't seen. I've seen, I don't know if it's been fixed. I heard that they call it spamming the nuke launcher. I saw a couple players with nuke launchers who could just rapidly fire the nuke launcher, which, you know, kind of pointless, because unless you redirect your bullets all over the map, then maybe it could be beneficial. But keep rapidly firing in the same direction is kind of a waste, because you killed all the zombies already, and, you know, and all the nukes you shoot in the same location are going to be just hitting nothing. There's no more zombies there. But anyway, yeah, there was a hack where players could spam their guns, or shoot their guns really fast and kill all the zombies in the map. But I haven't seen anybody doing that recently. So I don't know if maybe that particular hack has been stopped by Beacon Studios or Roblox, whichever one. So that's what's really been great. I haven't been seeing hackers on the leaderboards. Not a lot. Most of the high spots on leaderboards are being held by nuke launcher people with nuke launchers. Because the nuke launcher, basically, it will get you up to, you know, wave 400 or more. if you find a good spot where the zombies keep coming out and you're able to keep killing them and killing them at a rate of 1 per second, which you have to do. And with the nuke launcher, you know, you could take out a dozen zombies with one shot. But it takes a lot of time. This particular run here, I think I went for at least 2 hours. And went down at wave 177. So, and I don't know if people can actually, you know, go AFK with a nuke launcher. In most maps, I think that would be difficult to do and still be able to kill all the zombies. Because the zombies are not always going to come to the same spot all the time. The zombies will be in different locations, especially if you're in maps with buildings. They'll get stuck in areas of the buildings. So, but anyway, I'm kind of going off on a tangent. So, I just want to make another point. I'm really happy that the boards are not being taken over by hackers anymore. At least not yet. And probably just a matter of time before all the hackers come back in and knock everybody off the boards again, which they do every time. At least they have so far, but we'll see what happens. So, yeah, I mean, the Banhammer right now is just an awesome weapon. I think it's, next to the nuke launcher, it's the strongest weapon you can use in the game. And in my opinion, the most fun. Personally, I don't see the fun in the nuke launcher, because it's all you do is just stand there and fire your nukes. It's not much of a challenge. But this Banhammer, being able to run around on a map like this at high waves is actually quite a challenge, and it's quite fun. You're constantly trying to thread your way through the zombies and get them turned and work your way around them and in between them and trying to kill them all within the allotted time frame. So it's quite a challenge and a lot of fun. So I posted another video recently, if you look back at some of my other videos, and I posted one about a Banhammer video and asking anybody who wanted to comment, do you think the Banhammers are worth it? And I personally, I came to the conclusion after, you know, playing this game now for a couple of weeks after the new update, that I think it's definitely worth it right now, especially it's on sale, 20% off. So if you love this game, Zombie Rush, and you want to get the most out of it right now, I'd say seriously think about getting a Banhammer, because it is a lot of fun and quite challenging. Now if you notice, I mentioned this in my other videos, Banhammer videos, is that you see I'm always pointed forward from my view, always looking away, looking forward at the zombies. And you do this by putting on shift lock. I play in a PC, you know, with a keyboard and mouse, so I'm able to just hit my shift key and activate shift lock, which locks me in a forward position. And the benefit of that is that you keep the zombies in front of you. You want to always try to keep yourself turning and facing the zombies. You don't want to let them get on your back. And you'll see where I take most of my hits that I take during these rounds, these waves, you notice they're coming from zombies that are on my backside and hit me from behind or hit me on my side. So the trick is to try to keep maneuvering. As you see, I'm bouncing all around, moving all the time. You got to keep moving all the time, looking for those holes, looking to turn the zombies one way or the other, and try to keep them off your back. Because that's when they hit you the most. That's when they get on your back. See, I'm getting myself kind of in a tight spot there. I need to get out of that and get my way through the zombies and get myself turned around so I'm facing them. And that's the best thing you can do is activate your shift lock with the Banhammer and try to keep the zombies in front of you all the time. Keep turning yourself around using your mouse and keyboard. And the mouse comes in very handy with turning. And the keyboard with the maneuvering left and right. You know, the other part, you know, like I say, shift lock on is probably the most important thing with the use of the Banhammer. Another thing, as far as a strategy, what you want to do, so you see what I'm trying to do is turn the zombies. Don't come at them just head on. Oop, there I just kind of made a mistake and got myself jammed in a bunch of zombies and I took quite a few hits there. So you want to turn them away from you. That's why you see I'm constantly bouncing side to side as well as lunge forward, strike, and then pull back. So use my forward and forward and reverse keys, my W and S keys, to go forward and then bounce back, to keep them from striking back after I strike them. So what I've been doing here, I started off just kind of randomly running around in this section of the map and killing zombies. But after I get up to, I think, about wave 120, I decided to just go in a circle around that center island there, the green cylinders in the middle. So I've just been working my way around clockwise to the left around those cylinders and killing the zombies as I go. But what I ended up doing, it got to the point where the zombies were getting too fast and I was taking too many hits this way. And you'll see here shortly I switch over to another strategy where I just run in a circle in the largest open space I could find in this map, in this area, which is up here on the left. So what I was doing, you'll see it here in a little bit when I get up to, I'm going to jump ahead, I think probably about wave 1, when I get to wave 134. I'm going to bounce ahead to about wave 168, something like that, and just show you or maybe about 170, to show you the last 7 or 8 rounds of this particular run here. And what I end up doing is a circle strategy, because the zombies are just getting too fast and they're hitting harder. Taking a lot of hits now. And what I found is, and I mentioned this before, the key to really getting the zombies and getting them off balance and getting them off their attack is to get them turned one side or the other. You see how I'm turning them right and then turning them left? So what I end up doing is coming in here in these last rounds, or last waves, high waves, and I run in a loop, in a circle, in the open space. And what it does is it keeps the zombies constantly turned. Here it is, you can watch me. I'm going to try to keep going around. I'm going in a counterclockwise circle, trying to keep the zombies constantly turned and taking them out as I go in this circle. Of course, if I get too many, they block my way. Got to back up and take another path, another approach. And sometimes I even turn around and go clockwise instead of counterclockwise. So I'm trying to run this circle and take out the zombies as I run, trying to keep them off my back. As you'll notice, a lot of times the ones that get on my back and the side, they hit me. Like that guy there, the speed zombie, he was just hitting me in my backside. So when it happens, when I get him on my back, I pull back really quick and hit him and then continue on my loop. And this worked well. I was actually surprised. I'm glad I figured this particular strategy out in this map, because they were just they were going to take me down sooner if I didn't do this. Excuse me. So this was my final strategy in getting up to the high waves. Running this loop, turning the zombies, try to get them all turned so that I could take them out without them taking me out, without them hitting me. I was trying to kill them without them hitting me. If you turn them away, get them turned one way or the other, and you see how they keep kind of turning sideways, then it increases your chances of survival, because it reduces their chances of hitting you if they're turned away from you. And it works great in lower waves when they're not so strong and so fast. You see, even the little ones, I'm taking hits from the little ones that drain my health pretty significantly. And it would only take about 2 or 3 hits from a brute to take me down right now. And I've been burning through my shield pretty quick. Now, as I mentioned in another video, is that the shield now is nice to have. It's a great game pass to get right now. It used to be the wave relief, they call it the shield now. So not only do you get this extra 100 points to start, you still have your regular 100 point health, and you get wave relief. At the end of every wave, you get a fresh new shield, and your health gets restored to 100%. But the other thing that keeps me alive here also is that my banhammer generates health when I swing it and connect with the zombies. You can watch that green bar go up and down and up and down and up and down. as I'm swinging my hammer and taking hits. My health bar down the bottom left there, the green bar. So now I got another fresh shield. And you watch how quickly it goes away. It's almost as if the shield doesn't really do a whole lot at these high rounds. Oh. It's like I hit myself with the hammer. I've had that happen quite a few times lately. I've even gone flying across maps just from swinging my own hammer. So now on wave 175, it's only got a couple more waves that I managed to get through. And you can see all the hits I'm taking. They keep getting around on my backside, so see I have to back off and take those guys out. I just can't outrun them in the loop. But still trying to get them turned. So turn that brute to the right, turn this one to the left. Try your best to turn them away from you. Don't try to go head on with these guys. Try to turn them. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to spin them out as much as I can too, to keep them off my back. Keep the little ones off my back, which has been very difficult because they're all so fast right now. I'm still running my circle strategy here, trying to do this loop in this large space. Keep the zombies turning away as best I can so I don't take any direct hits. Oh, there I go. My band hammer hit me. Lost my view for a second there too. So, but this is fun now. I really love the band hammer right now. To be able to do this in the map. Before, like I say like pre-Easter update, when they really screwed up the tracking. Before, when we used to have the same tracking, but the zombies were stronger and faster. Some of the best rounds I'd ever do was maybe make it up into the 80s, wave 80 or so, with just the band hammer. But now I can go twice as far, since the zombies have really, been tamed down. They've just, their strength has been reduced and their speed's been reduced. So anyway, just want to share this other band hammer video with everybody, and I hope you like it. If you do, give it a thumbs up. I appreciate that. And hopefully again, with showing a couple more new tips on how to handle the band hammer. Maybe this will help some other players out in surviving to high rounds also. I kind of like this circle strategy I'm doing here at this high round. It's helped out quite a lot in keeping me going and keeping the zombies off my back and turning them away from me, which is what you got to try to do. You got to try to turn them away from you. So this is the last round. I go down in this round. So anyway, again, if you like it, give it a thumbs up. Share with friends. And comment if you have any other comments you'd like to say about the video. I appreciate it. And subscribe. That always, I don't know if you know, that helps all YouTubers on, players on YouTube, people on YouTube. Getting more and more people subscribe to your threads really helps out. And I usually try to subscribe to anybody else I see on YouTube, any other players or fellow YouTubers, just to help them out. So thanks again for watching. I appreciate it, and hope to see you out there in the game. I'm kind of like back to being addicted to Zombie Rush again. That's where I went down. I just couldn't get that last brute quick enough. So thanks again for watching. I'm going to sign off now, and hope to see you out there. Thanks. Bye.